We're at the brand new Whole Foods here in Uptown Charlotte, North Carolina. It just opened up just a few weeks ago maybe, and we're gonna stop in here for some lunch on the way to the Asian Library.
Parking at Whole Foods is complimentary for up to 2 hours, and then here's some information regarding prices after that. Just be sure to get it validated. Wow, that looks so yummy. We are getting ready to try the mac and cheese croquette. How's it taste?
Like mac and cheese?
Same. It's very light.
Yeah.
It's very light. Noodly. Noodly. The mac and cheese that we just tried is actually this stuff. They just, I guess, cut it up. So how neat. Wow, look at all this. Look at that potato.
They even have a salmon kebab over there.
Orzo salad.
Look at all the different type of sushi. Every type of sweet imaginable is here. Look at this stuff, you guys. I mean, you can be healthy here or you can be really unhealthy. Look at that s'mores one right here with the graham cracker on top and then the marshmallows and the chocolate drizzle. Wow. They also have these delicious looking fruit thingamajiggers. If you know what the name of these are, please comment below, or I could actually probably look at the label and see that they are called fresh fruit tartlets. I don't mind if I do. This cheese is called hatch pepper, so we're gonna try it.
It's almost jalapeno-ish.
It starts out very mild, and I would say it is a mild type of cheese. But yeah, it's got a little bit of a kick to it. It
really
is good.
For lunch, I've got the fried chicken, some mashed potatoes with corn, and macaroni and cheese with a side of barbecue sauce. And I also bought a root beer.
I got a little bit of different things. I got some kind of sesame cucumber cold pasta, some slow cooked meat, green beans, tuna salad, some Jamaican style rice, some Indian style chicken, and then some cauliflower mac and cheese, as well as a lemon LaCroix. So yeah, we'll let you know what we think.
Really good. A little pricey for what it is, but I mean, chicken's great, the mashed potatoes are great, macaroni is awesome. Yeah, it's a great place for lunch.
Okay, so I just tried a few bites of the sesame pasta. It definitely tastes like sesame oil if you're used to that. And I'm getting ready to try the cauliflower mac and cheese. It's actually really good. Let me try Ray's regular mac and cheese and compare. Give me 1 second, I'm getting some of his. I actually do agree. There was an awesome team member here today that encouraged me to get the cauliflower mac and cheese, said it was better. I think it is better. Well, I think they're pretty comparable. Like, I think if you get regular mac and cheese, you'll be happy, but if you get the cauliflower, it's excellent. We'll say this rice is a little bit, doesn't taste like it's 100% cooked all the way through, so maybe that's how Jamaican rice is supposed to taste like. I don't know. I paid for it. I'm gonna eat some more. Let's try a green bean. Okay, love, tell us how much your meal cost today.
This plate, not the whole meal, the plate was like $20 and some change. I thought it was $8.99, as much as you can pile onto it, like a Whole Foods buffet. And being the fool that I am, I didn't read everything correctly, so we got up there and she kind of looked at me weird, and I was like, here's my plate, and she set it on the scale, and it popped up $20, and me and Katie looked at each other like, what? Well, I'm not hip on these whole food things, but I'm learning, and this is a $20 plate of food right here. I thought it was a good deal, but just get what you need, not what you want. It was a good meal. I'm not sure that it was $32 good, but it was a good meal.
It was definitely good. I guess I just, you know, cafeteria style in general is not my number one. So I would, you know, if you don't cook at home, or, you know, you don't know where to eat, like today we just didn't know where we wanted to eat today, it was a great choice. But yeah, you definitely, I don't think it was actually worth the money. Guacamole and tortilla chips! So I'm gonna try some of this. And Ray's not into guacamole unless you want some. Do you want to try some?
Nope, I'm good. Thank you.
Let's see how this guac tastes.
Yep.
Now give me a thing of that and some tortilla chips, and that's a great lunch. We are at the Asian Herald Library in Charlotte, North Carolina. Something amazing about this library is that it is the largest private-owned Asian library in the United States. This library was actually started by one of our Asian community leaders. I am not going to pronounce his name because I don't think that I would pronounce it correctly. He is a doctor. He started the library in the fall of 1985, so the year that Ray was born.
That's my birthday. This could be my library. That's pretty cool. And we're literally just outside of uptown Charlotte, which is right over that direction. So this is kind of like right in the middle of Charlotte.
There are over 132,000 books in this library. Over 33,000 of which are in Chinese.
Whoa.
Over 35,000 are in Korean. Wow. Over 19,000 are in Vietnamese.
Wow, that's a lot of languages.
Yeah, I know, right? And it's not done yet. And over 7,000 are in Japanese, which is my area of interest.
Wow. Let's go check it out.
We are walking to the entrance down here. This is just such a lovely little building. So you're gonna see, they have these like stained glass things on the windows. And look at this. Isn't this just so beautiful? The entryway with all the marble. And actually, here is a quick look into the library. Here is the library inside. It's a really nice place to come and study. It's always pretty quiet in here. If you see at the tops of a lot of bookshelves, like where it says Asian, these are just a compilation of books, not really divided up by language. But if it's a bookshelf that is divided up by language, it'll say Chinese, or for me over here, this section is Japanese, which is great. So I just come and find the Japanese. I know this entire shelf is that. And then you can find, don't know what I'm looking at here, but whatever you want. This looks like a workout book.
I know some of these symbols, which you probably won't be able to see them, but I know, I think if I'm right, Katie, you read from right to left, but top to bottom, right?
Correct.
Wow, that is so interesting. But yeah, I can read some of these marks. What are they called?
Hiragana?
Hiragana. I can read some of the hiragana, but very little. But this is a book on dog watching. Completely in Japanese. I mean, you can't find this at your regular library. This is awesome.
A lot of these books over here are actually Korean, which is kind of cool. They've got these really neat statue thingamajiggers in here too, which is nice. And then look at this awesome study table. Now this is reserved for, you know, those who have meetings of 10 or more. So if you don't, you can definitely utilize this little study table. But I tell you guys, it is this quiet all the time. I mean, you cannot beat it. And then, let's see, back here.
There's a biography, children's, sci-fi's back here as well. Wow, this is pretty cool.
This is another part of the library, another study area. I have been here before and I've seen them do different types of it. Children camp and stuff like that. So they do try to utilize this space well.
They also have newspapers here in different languages, so that's Chinese there. These might always be Chinese, maybe some Japanese as well.
For only $10, you can actually get a library card here and check out books. I believe it's for 3 weeks at a time, and then you can renew them one more time before you have to bring them back. So you could actually have your books for up to 6 weeks, as long as no one else has reserved them. So that's really cool. So again, just $10, and then you have a library card here. For the Japanese section, these lower bookshelves are the kid bookshelves, which are great if you are learning the language.
Here is some newspaper clippings from the library. This is pretty cool. Lenore Ryan College, which is just a touch north of us here in the foothills near the mountains, actually donated over 1,000 books to this library. This is cool. He actually got to meet Bill Clinton as a signed picture. That was our day at Whole Foods for lunch, and then the Asian Library here in Charlotte. It's such a cool place. If you have kids and you want to get them exposed to different languages and cultures other than English, this is a great place to do it. You know, I don't speak another language besides English, and I found it very interesting, for real.
So yeah, you know, if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. We'd love to have you on our journey.
Yeah,
so,
see you next time.
See ya.